Rise and shine, Hoosiers, and welcome back to the Bloomington Breakfast Club. I'm Morgan Ludwig.
And I'm Clara Isaac. Joining us this morning is Alisha Ahmend and Rasche from SZN Magazine, a student-run print and digital magazine publication here on campus.
We're also back with all of your favorite segments, including unnecessary updates and the Btown Buzz, where we let you know about all of the fun things going on in Bloomington this weekend.
So grab your cup of coffee, Hoosiers. It's going to be a wonderful morning. Welcome back, Hoosiers. We are now joined by Alisha Ahmend and Rasche from SZN Magazine. Welcome, Alisha and Claire.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in today. We're looking forward to talking to you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
So first off, just introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about your roles within the magazine and just the magazine as a whole and what your guys' mission statement is, what you guys do.
Okay, so I'm Alisha Ahmend. I'm the editor-in-chief at SZN Magazine.
I am Claire, and I'm the director of photography, or co-director.
And SZN Magazine is the one and only fashion magazine here on campus, but we cover topics including like culture, music, and art, and things like that. And really, we just come together each semester to put out a magazine.
Oh, that sounds so fun. I've looked on your website, and all of your issues are absolutely stunning, from the photography and just overall graphic design. So what's the process of making an issue? If you can disclose a little bit about that.
It's a lengthy process. It's
yeah.
I'd say 3 months for each semester, I would say, but would you say that too? I don't know, 3 months?
Yeah, I would say it definitely takes a village to put a magazine together.
Yeah, it does.
We have a lot of people on the team in 5 different departments, and so we come together and we really just start by putting out all the ideas and seeing what people are interested in, and then from there we kind of actually put those together and take our photo shoots and things like that, and then it always somehow comes together and we end up with a magazine, and it's really fun.
Do you have a favorite part of the process of making an issue? Is there one specific point, say during the photo shoot, or just compiling it all together? What's your favorite part?
I don't know, you probably have the same answer. I feel like actually at the photo shoots is the best part, and just really seeing the images come to life. It's so interesting to see the idea and then actually how it turns out, and whether we're able to come up with the idea and really portray that image like we were describing in the beginning.
Yeah, it's always really fun on set. People play music so that the models aren't awkward and we're just silently taking pictures of them. But I also love the full launch meeting, is what it's called?
Oh yeah, the full
launch party. Yeah.
Oh, party.
Or the launch party.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. It's I don't know, when we all come together to see the final magazine in place. So that's really fun.
So you mentioned that there are 5 departments behind SZN Magazine. Can you kind of break down each department and how they interact with each other to put this thing together?
Yeah, so I can kind of describe the 5 departments, and then you can kind of talk about yours and how it interacts with others. So we have photography, which Claire's the director of, and she's director along with Anya. She and Claire come together to really take the photos and talk about camera techniques and things like that. We also have marketing and communications, and so they really have a bunch of different things that they're interested in. So we try to cover those, from podcasts to music playlists to Instagram and TikTok, just fun things like that to promote the magazine. Then we have merch and styling, so they really put the clothes together and the outfits on the models, as well as sourcing the clothing. So we go to a lot of different places around Bloomington, like Select and Cherry Canary and stuff, and we try to source clothes in a sustainable way. And then we also have editorial, who writes our articles both in the magazine and on the website. And then we have creative design, and they actually lay out the pages and do all of our graphic designing.
It's a lot of departments, honestly, because we have isn't there like finance and marketing and communications? They're all like
Yeah.
kind of the same, but not. But yeah, it's a lot. And I think we all kind of work together, especially at the full org meeting. Everyone like shoots out ideas and it's really fun. But yeah, I'm the co-director with Anya, Anya Jane. Are you guys gonna cut out like if we mispronounce something or? Wait. Am I supposed
You're
to do
completely fine. You're completely fine.
Anyway, okay, I'll just restart that. But I am a co-director with Anya Jane, and what we do is we have like 7 full photographers, and we kind of work together with creative design and editorial and layout and merchant styling to see like, kind of what we want the theme for each shoot to be and how that's going to become into like a overall theme for the magazine. And I feel like honestly, the overall theme, she picked it this year, which I love. But yeah, I feel like photo, we're just kind of like, we're there, we're taking pictures, we're having fun with the models and everything. It's kind of laid back, but yeah.
Are we allowed to know the theme, or like should we just wait?
That was going to be my question.
I know.
I know, I feel
We
like,
can't
You don't
say
have to
the
disclose it.
exact, like we can't say the exact theme, but it's something you all will relate to. I'll say that.
Oh, wait, like me
wow,
and
that
Bridget?
was
I
really
mean, everyone.
Oh,
foreshadowing.
everyone. Oh. I'm gonna be thinking really
clue.
hard about that as soon as this is over.
Okay, how about this then? What's been your favorite like theme or like just magazine that you guys have put out so far?
Oh my gosh, it's so hard,
hard.
to say because I feel like each one, like you put so much time and energy into it. I love all of them. I don't know. I really liked last season we did, or last semester we did Menagerie, which was just kind of fun. It was like a collective of ideas, and like the cover shot for that one is definitely one of my favorites. I really love that photo.
I think it really hinted on more like emotionally mature themes, which is kind of what we're wanting a little, but I definitely love like the Preacher's Daughter shoot. And that one, if you guys have seen that one, I love the styling and the editorial behind it. I think it was a very cohesive shoot, you know, so that was definitely my favorite, one that stood out to me.
I'm definitely gonna remember those and revisit the website to look
Yeah.
specifically at those.
Yeah.
So how often do you publish issues?
So we do a magazine a semester, so every semester we have one, yeah.
And how do you cater to different forms of media? Do you print, or is like where can people find the magazine?
So we both print and have a digital issue of the magazine. So we like to offer like prints for people in the organization as well as anyone to buy. But we also have it online if anyone's just curious or wants to read it and they don't want to, you know, fully buy a copy.
Wow. So I feel like this is probably one of the most important questions of all, because your magazine sounds absolutely amazing. How can new people get involved?
The involvement fair, basically. We're looking for people at the start of every semester, so that's primarily how they can get involved, or they can reach out to Alisha or any of the directors if they want to submit anything.
And if anyone is interested in modeling, we take models from all over campus. Anyone can be a model. You don't have to have any professional experience, just an interest in fashion. And we will, you know, like we take all applications and we look them over and we try to like get people from all over campus to model for us.
Awesome.
That sounds so fun. I may have to try it out.
Totally should.
Modeling.
And do you guys have any just websites and Instagrams that you want to plug real quick so people can find you?
Yeah, so
SZN Magazine, SZN Magazine, and that goes the same for, I think, the website and the Instagram.
yeah, and we have a link tree in the Instagram bio that has our issue and our website and everything like that.
Awesome.
Amazing. Yeah, well, Alisha and Claire, thank you so much for being here this morning. Stick around, Hoosiers, because after the break, we have an all-new edition of Unnecessary Updates. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. It is now time for the unnecessary updates of the day. Joining us as always is Grace Tempe, and joining us for the first time, Olivia Wilson. Thank you so much for coming. Can't wait to talk about unnecessary things.
I'm so excited to talk about unnecessary things with all of you guys today.
So am I.
I'm so happy we have all of our chairs filled right now.
I am too. It looks great.
And Olivia, since you are our newest guest correspondent, would you like to kick it off today?
Absolutely. So Taylor Swift, she is releasing 1989 Taylor's version on October 27th, which is so exciting. I cannot wait. But a few days ago, she partnered with Google to kind of play this little fun game with like the vault tracks, because they're like unreleased songs from like past 1989 albums. And basically, if you would Google search Taylor Swift, a little blue vault would pop up in the corner.
And you could tap on it.
Yeah, you tap on it.
Grace,
I'm so
Grace is
excited
the
about
most
this.
Yes, and then when you tapped on it, it would come up with this like kind of crossword, like unscramble the letters to make a sentence, and there were little like hints at the bottom, and basically there were 30,000 different puzzles to solve.
I thought it was a million.
Maybe that.
30 million?
So many.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. But basically, once all the fans solved the puzzles, she would release the vault track titles.
Yeah.
And it was solved in like 1 to 2 days.
I was solving
That's
puzzles
insane.
personally.
You
I know, I
were?
was like, I was gonna ask that.
I was tapping the vault. I was solving the puzzles. I was doing my work, putting in the effort, putting in the hours. 1989 is my favorite Taylor Swift album, so I am very excited for this.
Did you get paid for putting in all the
I was
hours?
gonna say,
No, it was a project of passion.
there should have been some
Absolutely.
rewards, some way to.
No, I think there should have been. Because like sometimes Taylor Swift does like the secret sessions and stuff, and so people are like, what if Google is like taking our information to like invite us to the next secret sessions, like the people who do a lot of puzzles?
The one time an invasion of privacy is used.
Like the one time I like, yeah, take my data, please. Taylor
I'm
Swift's
begging
gonna
you.
email me. I'm so excited.
Hey, you never know.
That's my
Maybe
dream.
you still might get it.
Yeah.
You never know. She's unpredictable.
She is, and she became the most Googled person like in the world because of it.
Recently?
I'm not surprised.
Like because of the promotion, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I can talk about Taylor Swift for my update as well a little bit.
Perfect.
Because as we all know, I'm really invested in the Joe Jonas Sophie Turner divorce. Last time I was defending Joe Jonas, but more things have come out that make me I'm a little questionable now. But I still love Joe Jonas. But I was looking at those pictures of Taylor Swift and Sophie Turner like hanging out because famously Taylor Swift also dated Joe Jonas many years ago. Morgan, that was mostly for you. So,
Yeah, I was just
so like,
Filling you
I
in.
like
Filling
she's
you
got
in.
songs about him and everything. So
Like
like
songs about him?
she's got songs
She
about
has songs
him.
about everyone.
Mr.
but-
Perfectly
Okay,
Fine,
what's
right?
the most famous song about Joe Jonas?
Well, Mr. Perfectly Fine was a
Oh.
Fearless vault track. So that was like one of the popular ones when Fearless was re-released a couple years ago. If you remember, that's about Joe Jonas.
If you remember.
If you remember. And then like also on Fearless, she has Superstar. I think Last Kiss is about him. There's a lot of things about him.
Oh.
So it's very interesting to see Taylor now hanging out with Sophie Turner. They're kind of like, I guess they're talking about him. they're saying bad things about him. But like, I do stand with women, so I do support them. But let it be known, I still love Joe Jonas. Thoughts?
Thoughts? I don't know. I don't know much about, like, I love Taylor Swift's
Yeah.
music, but I don't know much about, like, you know, like the personal life, the fandom and things like
Yeah.
that. I kind of like, I keep my distance, but I
That's- yeah.
appreciate the artistry,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
What
Absolutely.
about Sophie Turner, though? Don't you love Game of Thrones?
I saw part of the first episode of Game of Thrones and then I got scared. So, yeah.
Okay.
Valid reaction.
I love Game of Thrones as well, so it's really like a big crossover event in my life.
You're a child of divorce.
I'm a child of divorce, Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas. I'm that kid that like they're having a custody battle over.
Well, I also have somewhat celebrity relationship news. I don't even know if I have much to say about it. You know how last week I talked about how Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet were dating?
Yes.
Crazy up.
But like, what's
Crazy.
actually even crazier is Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny. Like
That
did
is
you
true.
know that was happening?
Because,
I've
like,
heard about that.
I saw a picture of them like at like a Lakers game maybe. Like I saw a picture of them hanging out. And once again it's like what do they talk about? Like what do they have in common?
Can we
Right.
talk about how? Why is it always a Lakers game? Like
It is always
when celebrity couples are announced, it's always a picture of them at a Lakers game.
the Lakers game is always the scene of the crime.
Why is
Maybe
that
because they
happening?
all live in LA, so like
Oh.
that's just like the pop out spot.
But I mean, like, you
That's
know,
a good-
football,
Yes.
the
Anything
movie
else?
theater, like a premiere. Like, why is it always a Lakers?
It's always
game?
at the Lakers game.
Yes.
Never at what's the other LA team?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know basketball.
Oh
know
god.
sports.
This is
This is
embarrassing.
about the least sports knowledge.
Literally.
panel
The worst group of people to do this.
possible.
The Dodgers.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Well, that's all I had to say about it. I just wanted to say it was odd. I don't even know
Yeah.
much past that.
I
but
will
it's
say
odd.
I love Bad Bunny's work in the movie Bullet Train.
Me too. That's the only thing I know bad about.
Same.
And apparently, he's like one of the most listened to artists on Spotify.
I don't
I
think I
only
can name
knew
a single
him.
song.
I
don't-
only knew him from Bullet Train.
But he's so great in
Really
it.
good in it. That's true.
It's a great movie.
I'm trying to think of a fun way that I can connect your unnecessary update to mine because all three of yours flowed really well, but mine's just gonna be the outlier.
Is it about like entertainment type of?
I mean, yeah, it's about
Okay.
so 2 years ago, Squid Game, right?
Yes.
Took the world by storm, and Netflix just announced that their live reality like remake of Squid Game, but as like a game show.
Oh, are they gonna kill people in real life?
I hope.
No,
That
but
crazy.
Not too sure about
I
that.
don't.
one.
Think they
I don't know if
kill
that's
people in
legal.
real life. But I just think it's so ironic that like Squid Game is all about like it's like a dystopian.
Yeah,
future where
and
this
it's
is,
like
a
we make the poor
bad
people
thing.
fight for money so
Yeah.
they can
And
survive.
And Netflix is like, I have a great idea of how to make even more money off
Yeah.
of this. Is to do exactly what the show is like, basically.
Being like, this is bad.
This is a bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Hunger Games.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Did they make a Hunger Games game show?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Maybe after the new movie's released.
Ooh, I'm so excited for that.
Speaking of that movie,
I
very
can't
so
wait.
good.
I'm so
But
excited.
That's
am.
for a different time.
I don't know if I'll be watching the game show, but I am curious to see where it goes.
Yeah.
So, well, that's all of the unnecessary updates we have for you today. We'll be right back with the Btown Buzz. Welcome back. It is now time for the Btown Buzz, where we tell you about all of the fun events Bloomington has to offer this weekend.
Starting this Friday, the Lotus Festival is back in town. There will be all kinds of music, food, and fun at a variety of venues all throughout Bloomington. The festival goes through Sunday, and ticket prices start at $20.
Calling all Gleeks. This Friday, the Backdoor Pub is hosting a Glee-themed drag show. The show starts at 10 p.m. and the cover is $10 at the door.
This Saturday evening, comedian John Oliver is coming to Bloomington. He will be performing his stand-up at the IU Auditorium at 7 p.m.
And finally, the Bluebird is having a Shrek rave Saturday night. Yep, you heard us right, and no, we don't have any more details. The rave starts at 9 and cover is $20.
And that's our show. Thank you so much for tuning in today.
We are always looking to feature more local students, businesses, and organizations. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please contact our producer Lily at lshareb@iu.edu.
Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at IUSTV Entertainment. This has been Morgan Ludwig.
And I'm Clara Isaac. Have a great week, Hoosiers.